Hi, Nico and Jean here. Today, I want to talk to you about something that's very important for you to understand. If you want to go beyond just simply surviving narcissistic abuse and truly move into thriving, and this is a stage of healing that comes after you've been through understanding what narcissism is and accepting that someone you cared about and loved or currently do care about and love is possibly a narcissist or definitely is a narcissist. And then you go through all the motions. You go through the anger and the disbelief, and you have to feel like a victim for a while because that is part of it. You know, you're in a victim role. And yes, you know, it is something in which you want to remove yourself from. You definitely want to protect yourself from someone that's emotionally unsafe. But once you get past that point and you put your boundaries in place and then you're turning within, because that's when the true healing happens. The enemy, the true enemy, is within. It's that part of us that is unaware of the unmet needs that we had in childhood that set us up in a pattern that made us vulnerable to narcissistic abuse. And the good news is that if that enemy, which is not real anyway, it's an illusion, is within us, then we have the power to overcome it. It's something internal. We can't do much about our external world. We have to start internally. You can't fix and change and control your life from the external perspective. So if you're able to turn in and you're able to listen and you're able to understand your inner child and you're able to understand where in childhood you created a belief system that, you know, you weren't enough, that you weren't smart enough, you weren't good enough, you weren't pretty enough, you weren't, you know, whatever it is enough, whatever it is for you, that you didn't have access to resources and you weren't the kind of person that could make it on your own, or the list goes on, right? There's just so many limiting beliefs that we can take on. And then unfortunately, we're walking around with this in our energy field, and then the narcissist shows up, and the narcissist is a master at, you know, sussing out your energy field and talking with you and determining what your weakness is, that place where you don't feel good enough. And then they show up as that, you know, the solution to your problem or the source of whatever that is you think you can't get on your own. And then you're hooked. Right. And you know the rest of the story. So I think you know where I'm going with this, because now that you're on the other side of this, or you're coming out of it, whatever stage you're in, you have to understand that the really deep work comes after you are in your, what I call, healing container, where you've created the boundaries and you've gone into your healing container, and you feel safe enough to turn within, and you feel safe enough to start doing the inner work. And so I just want you to know, you guys, you're not alone. And that part of the healing is also a journey. And it is something that if you want to truly thrive, if you want to turn this, you know, pain and suffering and challenge of your life into something amazing, if you want to use this as like a springboard to unleash your potential, because of the fact that, you know, you can look at all the ways in which you have been giving away your energy, the ways you've been limiting yourself, the ways you've been holding yourself back, you know, the ways you've been playing small. And you can do this, and then you can turn it around, and you can move forward, and you can become a beneficial presence in the world. You can help others with whatever it is you're meant to help them with. Okay, so I hope this was helpful to you today. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel and you like it, please do hit the notification button, and we'll see you next time. Take care.